Hello and welcome to my channel, Intuitive Envisions 1111. Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. If you're new, welcome. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. This will be based on the Divine Masculine's energy. Get an energy check of just in general what's going on with him, and then his energy towards the Divine Feminine. So for those of you new on this journey, when I refer to Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, I'm referring to energies and not a specific gender, even when I say he or she. So since this is general, this is not going to resonate with everyone out there. So if you find yourself with more questions or feeling confused, it's probably not your reading. Don't try to make it fit. No need to even comment if it's not your reading. It's just not yours this time, okay? So I do offer personal readings, so if you're interested in booking one of those with me, that information is going to be below, as well as all the decks I'll be using here today. Most of the items you see, including the Jellyfish Lamp, jellyfish are not real. My Instagram information, and if you want to support the channel, most of your questions are going to be below in the description, okay? If you're interested in ordering my deck that I created, this is Intuitive Envisions 1111 Twin Flame Messages. It is available for if you live in the United States from my website or my Etsy shop. But if you're international, you'll have to contact me below with that email so I can send you a link to order. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Whoops, cards are already flying out. I'm not even going to look at that one. I'm going to go ahead and get the general energies surrounding Divine Masculine as to what's going on with them. And then we will go on to the energies, his energies towards the Divine Feminine. Okay? All right. So this is the Oracle Shadows and Light. I'm going to get 3 cards from here to see what the energies are. So we have number 38, which is 11. Carnivorous Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. This is 11. So this could have to do with a twin flame connection, or it could be just about spiritual alignment. But it's something about a tempting offer has a high price. I'm going to get the other ones. And we have 16, which is 7, spiritual alignment. Angel de los Muertos, transitions to the spirit realm. Okay, so this is an energy of transitioning. So there could be a major transformation taking place. I cannot talk. I don't know why. Taking place with the Divine Masculine, that where he could be going through a transition. Some could actually you know, had someone recently pass on to the other side, or they could be getting communication from somebody that passed on from the other side. There's also this energy about here, a tempting offer has a high price. So there could be something that he could be, you know, transitioning out of that energy of thinking that there's an offer that he could be considering that has a high price if he takes it, or it could be a change in this energy as well. So let me go ahead and get the other cards here. And we have number 45, which is 9, which is near completion. We have Witch at the end of the world, an important end, a new beginning. So there's definitely some type of energy surrounding the Divine Masculine where he's going through some major transition, ending something. Maybe he's ending his way of thinking about that. If he goes towards this offer, this tempting offer, that it has a high price, maybe this is an energy that he's transitioning out an old way of thinking. This could mean a lot of different things. So we'll go ahead and see what's going on with the Divine Masculine here. So I'm going to get 3 main energies surrounding what's going on with the Divine Masculine. So I'm going to move these over here. This is the Mermaid Tarot. So we'll see, Spirit, what is this regarding? This tempting offer has a high price. What is this about? And we have Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is a card of battles. It can be like a win or lose. It's like collateral damage, some type of fighting that's taking place. So he could be in this energy addressing something that he had a win or lose type of attitude towards it, of battling and fighting. And this attitude could have came at a high price for him. Or it could be that he could be thinking about fighting this energy. So this is also a card that can indicate some form of deception. So we'll see why that's there. Fives indicate change as well. So tell me more about this Angel de los Muertos transitions in the spirit realm. What is this about? What's this transition about? And we have the Temperance card. Okay, so this could be having to do with those under the sign of Sagittarius, or someone you're thinking about. That's the Sagittarius. This is angelic presence as well. This is balance, action, and emotion. Okay, so someone could be wanting to balance out this energy. They're going through a transition of balance. This divine masculine is trying to balance something that maybe he thought was over. For some, that doesn't have to do with someone actual passing. It could be just an old way of thinking, because we do have the end of the world here, which is completing this energy of feeling that something is too tempting to consider, basically. So tell me more about this witch at the end of the world. What is this about? Important end, a new beginning. What is this about? You have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so this feels like a very positive thing where this masculine energy is transitioning. The Eight of Swords is a card of feeling trapped in fear, or actually in a mental prison, or bound to this. So this is something that could be coming to an ending. So we have another, this is 8. Yeah, this is 8. So we have 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So there is some progression energy here as well. This divine masculine could be coming into spiritual alignment as well. But this trapped energy of either feeling trapped or feeling afraid or being bound or trapped to something is possibly coming to an end. And we do have Temperance right here in the middle. That's balancing out this energy. Okay, going through a transition and out of, I feel like, an old way of thinking, an old way of looking at something, as well as what I'm getting. All right, so let's see, get some more information. This is Mystic Moon Oracles. Tell me more about this Five of Swords energy. So definitely there's a change I'm seeing with this divine masculine, where he's transitioning out of this mental energy, some type of battle and fight, torment, like that's kind of coming to an end, or this is where he's transitioning out or wanting to end, is what I'm getting. All right, so tell me more about this Five of Swords. Why is this Five of Swords here under the carnivorous flower fairy? We have recognition. So again, there's some recognition I feel having to do with this fighting energy of this mentality of win at all costs. Feeling that something is possibly too tempting to take, or it's something around. I almost feel like it is that this divine masculine feels like, if this has to do with a feminine energy, that this was something that he felt that it was too tempting to take, like the high price came to it. They would have to go through a battle. He would have to go through a fight for it. He would have to go through too much battling is what I'm getting. And I feel that that energy is being transitioned, whatever that is. And for some of you, this could be a feminine energy that he's transitioning out as well as to what's going that is around him, and recognizing that it's just a battle that he doesn't want to be a part of. It also could be that factor. So tell me more about this temperance under angels de los muertes, or muertos, or I don't know, could be days, I don't know. I thought I said, oh, let me just check. I don't want to, yeah, muertos. All right, so tell me why this temperance card is here under angel de los muertos, transition to the spirit realm. Tribe. Okay, so this temperance is here to balance out a transition from someone that he is currently in a separation with, or is about to be in a separation with. This is soul tribe energy. This sometimes for me indicates third party, with the elephant over here and the other two elephants on the side. There's some distance in between. So I feel like there's a transitioning out of whoever this divine masculine has been separated with. There's a balance being made, or temperance is trying to assist this divine masculine to transition out of this energy. Okay, tell me more about this Eight of Swords under the witch at the end of the world, important end, a new beginning. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Admire. So this is someone that the divine masculine looks up to. Sometimes this comes up with a child, could be a daughter, or, you know, doesn't matter. It could be daughter or son, someone that he looks up to. So it could be as someone like that, or it could be divine feminine. But this is someone that he looks up to, that he might have been trapped in, afraid, because for whatever reason, if it had to do with with a child to make an action, or if he was afraid to go towards this because he felt like a tempting offer has a high price. This is how he could have been thinking. So reason why he could have been in this battle mode. Whatever this is, this fear, that's coming towards an end. So whatever was holding him back, and this trapped energy, I feel like that's coming to an end. So this is the Kipper cards. So let's go ahead and get more information. Why is the Five of Swords here? With recognition. What is this recognition about? Pathway. So we have 35. This is 8. So again, this could have to do with something that has been cycling, or this could have to do with twin flame connections. Okay, with the 11s and the 8s here. 5s change, and 3s, well, it's not official 3, but that's how I see that card. But this pathway is about a long road of transitioning. It indicates a long period of time. It can be 1 to 2 years, or even more, that something has been going on. So I feel like there's been this divine masculine is recognizing it's been a long road of this energy of battling and fighting, possibly deception, a win or lose costs, okay? And maybe a long road of the way he was thinking that something was too tempting to indulge in or consider. But this energy is transitioning. He's transitioning out of this energy, closing a chapter on this. Okay, a new beginning is on the horizon. There's transformation taking place as well. This indicates long roads, you know, roadway, but there's something that is being recognized that it's been a long time. And then tell me more about temperance in this tribe. What's temperance here? to balance with this tribe. What is this tribe about? Main female. Okay, so this could be the divine feminine, or it doesn't have to be. It could be a feminine energy in this masculine's life. But this main female is holding a rose. She's looking for love. Okay, so this, however it applies in your situation, this masculine could be looking to balance out this energy with the main female, which could be divine feminine or somebody in his life. But this is somebody I feel that he is currently separated from, so which could be the divine feminine. This is someone that is stable in her home or feeling secure as well. But it's a main female energy in this masculine's life. Okay, so there's some transition taking place. At least that Temperance is trying to balance some type of separation energy with this feminine. So tell me more about this Eight of Swords and admired, under which at the end of the world, an important and new beginning. What is this about? Who is this admired? So like what I said when I picked up here, for some of you, this is not going to apply to everybody, but how I said sometimes this comes up as a child, okay? Particularly like a daughter a lot of the times, but again, it could be a son. This child card here is about past fond memories. It can be about an actual child, but a lot of times it's about a brand new beginning with someone that you have very fond memories on, like how she's clutching to this bunny, someone you want to hold on to tightly too. So I feel like there is something taking place. This can be two things too. There could be this divine masculine and in the fear to start a new beginning with this main female, or whoever this female is, with this divine feminine or somebody in his life to balance out a situation. This fear of this, if it has to do with a child, could be coming to an end, and also, you know, looking forward towards a brand new beginning. That's what I'm getting. So we have 2 nines here. So there is a completion of a cycle taking place, I think, regarding fear. All right. So let's go ahead and get, these are my twin flame messages. These cards can be used, by the way, whether it's twin flame or not. They're designed for twin flame, but they can be used multiple ways. As if you have seen some of my readings, I use them in different ways. So let's go ahead and tell me more about this Five of Swords, recognition, and pathway. What's this about? When I saw you, it was no coincidence. Okay, so there's a possibility that this divine masculine is recognizing something with time and distance and a battling, a fight, maybe something that he's been battling mentally, because swords is about mental as well, that it's not a coincidence of something that he needs to address and deal with. So this can also be about the need to take responsibility with proper cards around here. So I'm feeling like he's recognizing that something is not a coincidence. Maybe this pathway, this road to someone that he could be thinking about, or recognizing that this fighting, this battle is like not serving a purpose. That's also what I'm getting. Now tell me more about this Temperance and this tribe here with this main female. Tell me more about what this balance is about. In my feelings right now. Okay, so this divine masculine is in his feelings right now over a separation with this main female here, which is most likely the divine feminine. Twos indicate partnerships as well. So I feel like Temperance is trying to assist this masculine energy to address these feelings of feeling separated from his soul tribe. Yeah, that's what I'm getting right now. All right, so tell me more about this Eight of Swords, admired and child. What is this about under the witch at the end of the world? Tell me more information, please. I'm going through some things. Yep. There's a completion to a cycle that's taking place with this divine masculine. He's going through some type of transition. Okay. Something that is, he's transitioning out, endings. I feel like an old way of thinking as well. He could be going through an ending. There could be an ending if there is another feminine energy in his life. There could be a transition going on here through this separation as well. But definitely going through some things. Some things are changing as well. So these are the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. I'm going to clarify these situations. Tell me more about this Five of Swords recognition pathway, and when I saw you was no coincidence. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So that's what I'm getting, is that this divine masculine is recognizing that it's been a long time, something that maybe he's been battling, fighting, being deceptive about, and was unwilling to accept or take responsibility, caused an extreme long distance from someone that he really cared about. Could be most likely divine feminine, but whatever this battle energy I also picking up is that this had a high price to him. Tempting offer has a high price. Him wanting to be in this battle, win or lose energy, you know, came with a high price. That he lost something out of this. He possibly lost his happiness. And I'm also picking up that he recognizes that this is what made him happy. And because he was in this Five of Swords energy, it created a long distance, a long time between something that he is now recognizing is not a coincidence for this a connection, or recognizing that this deceptive behavior came at a high price. So tell me more about this Temperance tribe, main female, and my feelings right now under Angel de los Muertos. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick that card up. It went flying on the floor. Hold on just for a second. That's the one that wanted to come out, I guess. And we have photograph, looking at your photo, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. See, that's that same energy of the child here. So this is why the masculine is in his feelings right now. He's transitioning. Okay, so he possibly could be looking at your photos online, or on, you know, social media, or pictures he may have maybe in his phone, but he's missing you. So this is the divine feminine. Okay, he's missing you, possibly thinking about making some new memories here. There's a transition going on here because you have Temperance here to try to balance out this soul tribe, this separation. So let's go ahead and see. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords here. Admired, child. I'm going through some things. Witch at the end of the world. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So something is coming to an end. So I'm feeling like this divine masculine is getting out this energy of being afraid, and he's thinking about the passion that is between him and this feminine energy, this insane chemistry that they have, and he's thinking about putting into this trapped energy or being bound, if he's bound to something or afraid of something when it comes to a child or whatever it is. He is putting an end to this energy and looking forward towards a brand new beginning. Okay, because he's starting to recognize things that it's not a coincidence. These things that he's been going through. He might have gone through a lot of different things, and it keeps pointing back to the divine feminine. So that's what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and see where's his thoughts towards the divine feminine. So see if some of this is going to match up. All right, so I'm going to get the main energy and the divine masculine's thoughts and his feelings and his intentions towards the divine feminine. I'm actually going to put these cards over here too. I'm going to get 3 new cards. Energies towards the divine feminine. And we have the 3 fates. What comes around, and we have, this is about destiny, wheel of fortune, and fate. I can't remember all of them. Wait, hold on just for a second. Let me grab from the book. But we have another 8. So this is infinity energy. Let me see what's the main title here for these. I know it's 3 things. 3 fates. Okay, it's destiny, fate, and fortune. Okay, so there's some kind of energy that the masculine is in. He could be also an energy of realizing some type of karma. We have another 3 again as well. So again, this is not going to apply to everybody, but it could have been a third party situation with these 3 feminine energies. But there's what comes around. You could also be thinking about returning, because that's what fortune is about. The wheel of fortune energy, destiny, fate. And then we have 15, which is 6, balance. We have mildew fairy, cleanup time. So this is something that there is possibly some unhealthy behavior that this divine masculine needs to possibly clean up when it comes to the divine feminine. Something that he might have been wallowing in for a long time. This could be some karma type of energy that he needs to clean up. But there's some energy about coming around too, so this could also be a return energy, return to clean up a mess that he might have created with the divine feminine. And then I'm going to get one more. And we have number 22, which is for foundations, voodoo, and blue. We have that back off energy. So this could be his energy, or he could be sensing the divine feminine is in this energy of back off. You know, if he comes around to try to clean up, is she going to be in this energy, or he just needing to clean up this energy of this back off, this type of energy that he might have been displaying, like a King of Swords energy. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. We have 3 energies. All right, so tell me about this 3 fates. What comes around? What's this? This is what's these energies. I'm going to just do it differently from before. This is going to be in the thoughts. So if it's tied to it, it'll let me know, but it may not be. It may just summarize everything. So what's the main energy in the thoughts of this divine masculine when thinking about the divine feminine? And we have the 5 of Cups. So this is a missing energy, okay? Sad. This could also be an apology. So this also in this deck has also talks about a goodbye. So this could be the fact that this divine masculine could be trying to clean up. He might have said goodbye to this divine feminine. He may now be feeling sad and missing her. He could be wanting to apologize, okay, for the situation. So we'll go ahead and see why that's there. And then in the heart space, what is divine masculine feeling towards divine feminine? What's the main energy in the heart space? Ace of Cups. So this is emotions. This is emotional, very emotional, love, overflowing emotions. He could be thinking about making an offer as well. Possibly cleaning up, you know, whatever mess that he made. Maybe he didn't accept her offer, or he didn't offer something. But in a heart space, he's feeling a lot of emotions. In fact, there's a lot of emotions here already, mentally and in the mental space and in the heart space. There's emotions going on. And so for his intentions, what's the main energy in his intentions towards the divine feminine? And we have the High Priestess. This is divine feminine energy as well. This, in this card, I see her as, you know, creating something, you know, like conjuring up something. There's something hidden. There's some secret knowledge. High Priestess is about, can be about secrets. This can be about subconscious, conscious behavior as well, intuition. So he could be maybe conjuring up something with this energy as well. Maybe hiding that energy. So let's go ahead and see. Why is the Five of Cups here in the thoughts of the divine masculine when it comes to the divine feminine? Awakening. Okay, so he's awakening to this sadness. He's awakening to missing the divine feminine. It's like it keeps coming around. Like it's something, I know this card speaks about something returning. If you don't address it, it's going to come back again. Like if it happened once, it's going to happen again twice, and then it's going to happen for a third time. I think that's what that card is about. But it's about something coming around, like repeating. Okay, like it's turning. So he's awakening to something when it comes to the divine feminine, awakening to sadness, awakening to maybe the fact that he said goodbye, awakening to possibly an apology. So in the heart space, tell me more about this Ace of Cups for the divine feminine. Inner child. So this, what I'm seeing in the heart space is this inner child is looking towards the sun. This inner child is wanting to get out beyond this gate. He feels it in the heart space. Also, I'm getting like new energy, playful energy, new beginning type of energy. There's something coming alive or is alive in this heart space when it comes to divine feminine. And I'm feeling like there's some unhealthiness that he needs to fix too when it comes to the divine feminine, with this being close to the mildew fairy. And then in his intentions towards the divine feminine, why is the High Priestess here? Mute. So I feel like this has to do is his intentions is to mute any kind of something that's being hidden. But I'm going to get more information before I go on, because it is under back off. So he could be trying to hide this feeling of secrets or this hidden knowledge or silence when it comes to, he could be wanting to hide this energy of being in this silence, this mute energy, because there was energy where Temperance was trying to balance out some type of separation. So let's go ahead and see. Tell me more about this Five of Cups awakening in the thoughts of the Divine Masculine towards Divine Feminine under the Three Fates. Yep. You know, have another 11. So there's a spiritual awakening taking place with this Divine Masculine when it comes to the Divine Feminine. There is something looping in his head when it comes to the Divine Feminine. This sadness, this missing, maybe you even replaying that he said goodbye to her, told her, you know, to go. But there's a sudden wealth is about a payout, is a jackpot, suddenly, like a big thing taking place, like this awakening energy. So there's a sudden realization going off in his mind, like almost like a tower energy, but in a good way, that he's awakening to something major in a. So he could be realizing that he needs to address this sadness, address an apology, address maybe something that he did or said, that until he does, this is just going to keep on coming around until he deals with it. And so in the heart space, tell me why the Ace of Cups here, inner child, close to this mildew fairy. It's the energy inside the heart space when it comes to the Divine Feminine. And we have bad health. Yep, that's exactly what it's about. He needs to clean this up. His bad health, he may be depressed. There's masculine here laying in the bed. He's sad. He's missing the Divine Feminine. Things have been in a bad state. He hasn't been feeling good. We have 31. This is 4. This is foundations. So there's something here in this his heart space that he needs to fix. Fix depression, fix sadness, because he's not feeling good in the heart space. That's what I'm getting. And then his intentions towards Divine Feminine. Why is this mute card here with the High Priestess and Voodoo and blue? What is this about? His intentions. Coffin. So I feel like there's, because the coffin is also about transition, and then we have 10, which is ending. I'm feeling like he's wanting to transition out of this energy, put it into the silence, this being secretive, not following his intuition. We have this voodoo in blue, back off, maybe putting an end to that cold, harsh energy. So this is about, like I said, endings and transitioning. And we did have him in this energy here in the beginning of going through a transition, ending some mute energy, ending the silence energy, an important end, a new beginning, like closing out this type of energy. That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's go ahead and get some more. Tell me more about these major things that's going in. I already said this, yeah. I'm used to saying the cards because people ask me. So what's going on in Divine Masculine's mind when it comes to Divine Feminine? This Five of Cups, awakening, a sudden wealth. Your intuition is right. Wow. I think this came up in the reading with the telepathy I did earlier today. But yeah. So again, I take this as Spirit is telling me that my intuition is right, or or yours is, if this is what you were thinking. Okay. And also this could be Divine Masculine realizing that his intuition is right. We do have this card here of the High Priestess, which is about intuition. He could be awakening to his intuition, awakening that he needs to apologize, a sudden realization that he needs to put an end to this ending, this silence, and this back off kind of energy. That's what I'm feeling here. Tell me more about what's going on in the heart space. We have an Ace of Cups, inner child, bad health. It's not your fault. See, he feels that in his heart. He feels bad over this. He possibly felt acted like a child as well. And he knows that it's not your fault in his heart. He knows that it's not your fault. He knows this is a caring, emotional energy. He may have sees you as innocent as well. But he knows it's not your fault. And his intentions. Tell me about this High Priestess, Mute, and Coffin. Karmic partner issues. So there's a possibility too that he is transitioning out of this, or wanting to transition out and follow his intuition. This may have already come to an end. And this is something that he's been hiding. This could be the reason why he's been silent. It's because he's been going through a major transition. Again, these energies surrounding him at the end of the world, an important end brings about a new beginning. Transition to the spirit realm. There's major transition going on with this divine masculine. Okay, so I feel that that's what's going on. Is maybe he wasn't able to, because he might have been dealing with this energy as well. This could have been someone he was around that had this back off kind of energy as well. It could be him, but there is an ending to this karmic partner issues. All right, so let's get 3 more cards here to clarify this situation. Tell me more about the thoughts in the divine masculine's mind when it comes to the divine feminine. Clarify this section. 5 of Cups, awakening, set wealth, and your intuition is right. The golden mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Yep. So I feel that this is what this divine masculine has suddenly realized, is that he might have blamed divine feminine, and it was a one-sided relationship, and now he's awakening to this energy of what he did with this three fates energy. He could also have been dealing with a self-absorbed narcissist, or this could be his own energy again, that he was this way, that he was not being fair to the divine feminine, that it was a one-sided situation. But there is some thoughts in his mind here that I feel that was on a loop in his head, that he was not seeing things the proper way. And now he's being forced to take a look in the mirror. And then in the heart space, when it comes to the divine feminine, Ace of Cups, inner child, bad health, and it's not your fault. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. See, this cleanup time, there is this energy in his heart space that he knows that it's time to clean up. Okay? Clean up this situation, this bad health, this situation maybe of blaming divine feminine, maybe just blaming other people and not knowing his own value. So this is also what he's feeling too in the heart space, that it's time to heal. It's cleanup time. And his intention towards divine feminine, why is the High Priestess here? Mute, coffin, and karmic partner issues. Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, which we have over there, awakening, adapt, change, heal. So this is something that I feel like he discovered. He recently came to, he's awakened to this. Maybe this is someone that he's been in a relationship 2 times prior, or maybe they broke up twice in the past, and realizing things are coming to the light of maybe his behavior, how he acted, how he was self-absorbed, and but things are coming to the light that it again, there's a focus on his healing. So I'm feeling like he's wanting to heal things when it comes to the divine feminine. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to get 5 messages that Divine Masculine wants to tell Divine Feminine at this time. And then that's going to wrap up the reading. Why am I shuffling these cards? I said messages. Okay, so I'm going to get 5 messages Divine Masculine wants to tell Divine Feminine at this time. I heard a song today and it was you speaking to me. This could be the awakening. This could be the sudden realization. This would have caused him to be sad. Okay. I'm planning to contact you. See, there is an offer on the table. He's wanting to clean up something. Clean up a bad situation. Clean up blame as well. Deal with inner child issues if he had any. Go towards a new beginning.